Hey, what's up, guys? Jake again back, some Fatal 12. We are again loitering around this fucking house or whatever, so let's go. You know, it seems like he's the kind of guy who likes his morning walks. You might be happy he doesn't need to worry about his back pain, but come on. How does anyone enjoy walking the same path over and over again? Whatever. The only thing we care about is that there's no one home this time of day. Am I from the point of view of Leprechaun Boy? Golly, I hope not. We're trying to think of a way to sneak in while he's out. When I asked Odette, fuck, that means we are Leprechaun Man. What do we do inside? She gave me a quick answer. Look for keepsakes, mementos. Not that any more needs to be said, it's pretty obvious what we'll do. The only piece of info we're missing is his regret. Genzari's been living here forever based on the crappy condition of the house. Got him. That means he'll have stuff that's been sitting around for ages. The kind of stuff that'll point us toward his regret, most likely. Yeah, nothing says regret like fast food containers, am I right? So basically, we just gotta find keepsakes or mementos that link to the life he's led. That was a tongue twister. Alright, so how are we gonna get in? Smashing a window would do the trick. Trust her to make it more obvious that she's about to commit a crime. Geez, ain't no way we get away doing that in a place like this. It's not the middle of the night either, based on the daylight and stuff. It's still way too early in the morning. We should at least avoid the morning rush, but that doesn't mean the streets are empty. I let an exasperated sigh loud enough for Odette to hear before offering my own suggestion. Let me handle this one. Thanks to my time in the Mafia, I know how to pick a lock or two. Guess you have some use after all. Oh god, that's a lot of words. Oh golly, I don't know about modern locks, but I should be able to bust this basic one no problem. Keep an eye out for me though, maybe no one cares about him, but I think everyone will report a fellow like me trying to pick the lock on someone's door, or anyone picking a lock for that matter. It's a crime. Fine, fine, go ahead, enjoy your moment. Just as she shoots a smirk at me, someone makes their way out of the house. Well, this sucks. Bingo, bango, bongo. He's off for another morning walk. After making sure he's far enough away, we slip over to the door. Let's do this. Keep an eye out on the street for me. Alright, before you start though, you were paying attention to what he did when he left, right? Yeah. So, did he lock the door? Oh. I guess that's what she's talking about. What, that he didn't lock the door? He never did turn around to lock the door after leaving. When I think about it, he didn't lock it yesterday either. I guess that's why Odette never mentioned anything about the lock in the first place. I bite my tongue to stop myself from cursing at her before twisting the doorknob. Here's the thing, that does suggest someone else is in there, so you might want to be careful. Wow, this is less of a mess than I thought it was going to be, honestly. So much for getting my time to shine. When I open the door, I remove my shoes. Carry them in one hand as I make my way in. Wow, he's still polite. Look at him. The interior looks the way I expected. Dilapidated wooden furniture, newspapers, and magazines littered all over, etc. But holy hell is it small. I don't know if it's normal for Japanese houses or not, but you can barely fit anything in here. In fact, me and Odette can't stand shoulder to shoulder without getting pressed against the walls. Great. Time for some good old-fashioned rummaging. Nothing I like more than a good old rummage. Her expression is glowing as she opens and closes her hands in a grabbing motion. Okay, that's creepy. We probably don't need to worry about being loud while he's out, but I'm not too comfortable with Odette speaking at her typical volume. I don't. If I gave her a voice, I don't remember it, so we're just gonna wing it. Who's there? Oh, shit. That little question takes us by complete surprise. Yeah, I tried to warn you that someone was in the house, you idiots. It's a kid's voice. The hell? Yeah, keep speaking. That's good. I don't recognize the voice either. Why would you? Oh, is that you, Cameron? What are you doing in here? The kid is supposed to be living by himself, so there shouldn't be anyone else here. Excellent analysis. I know I didn't imagine it, though. Someone definitely called out to us. What a pain. We're gonna have to kill a child. Huh? There are two of you, I take it. The voice is more clear this time, but I can't tell if it's a boy or girl. Hey, me neither. It's a very androgynous-looking character. Definitely a kid, though. I recognize those voices from somewhere. Oh, yeah, in our dream world. Wow, just give the game away, kid. Well, that helps explain what's happening now. Ain't no doubt about it now. This runs a participant. Based on the voice, it's gotta be number 4. What? Based on what? Okay, whatever. Didn't think I'd run to the blank kid here. That's a very rude way to describe someone, but fine. Numbers 3 and 11. I never expected you two were working together. Like, why the fuck would the snake woman want a little leprechaun boy? Does she make you caper? And I never expected the old geezer to keep up with number 4. Oh, God. We express our mutual disbelief simultaneously. With that out of the way, the kid approaches us. She looks to be just over 5 feet tall. Ain't Japanese based on the facial features. That's for sure. Yeah. She looks real young, though. I guess they're in the middle of puberty, so 13, 14? Their voice hasn't broken either, which makes it a doozy to discern gender. Based on their overall figure, though, I'd guess female. Do you mind explaining things? Why'd you call them the Blank Kid? Their name? If so, how'd you learn it? Who are we talking to? What's-her-face right now? We should leave. We did a crime, right? Oh, I never told you. This kid's name card was part of my initial batch. But for whatever reason, the card's blank. I figured it'd appear once I met him in person, but that apparently isn't the fucking case. This kid's expression shifts upon hearing Odette's claim. Their guard has just gone up. Just now, 2 strangers broke into her house, and one of them looks like this, and her guard wasn't up. Oh, who the fuck cares? So if it's blank, does that mean the kid ain't got no name? Who knows? Do you want to find out? Do you really think I'd tell you? Heh. The kid tries to provoke Odette with a glare, so she scoffs back. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't even know my own name. So yeah, basically. I realize I'm a participant in Divine Selection, but I don't remember a single thing from before that. How I died, what my life was like, not even my own name. So is all her cards just blank? That makes it really easy to kill her. Amnesia or something? That little goddess sure doesn't understand a thing about fairness. You can't just scrape someone up after dying and throw them back in the world without any memories. Wow, you can actually sympathize with someone? You completely misunderstand what just happened. What? It ain't sympathy, dumbass. It's pity. With that, she moves her sights back onto the kid. Are you working with the old crone, then? Working? No, we don't plan on getting involved, so we're just living out our normal lives. You want to run that by me again? So you're fine with getting killed off? Of course not. But if we let you people eliminate each other, we'll eventually be the only 2 left. That does not scan at all. What are you talking about? They'll just kill you. Well, you do then. I want to let him live. He helped me when I was lost and took me into his home, even though I'm a participant. I don't have any memories, so I don't even know what my regret is. Her regret is losing her memory. Easy peasy, dude. My life is fun with him, though. That's why I want it to last as long as possible. Both of us are staring the kid down, but they don't flinch in the slightest. Normally I'd call bullshit on a story like that, but the kid's different. Their expression makes it clear they ain't lying. Well, you probably guessed we're here to find anything that'll point us toward the geezer's regret. His regret? Not his cause of death? Too bad, kid. That one's already in the bag. I'll have to make sure you leave empty-handed then. I'm sorry, but you can't step foot inside this house. They're already in the house. They lower the tone of their voice, making their threat obvious to us both. This sudden shift takes me by surprise, but I mean, we're dealing with a kid. In other words, there's something here that'll give us a clue. Either that, or you already know it yourself. How did you? Wow, you're not a very good liar, dude. Got yourself to blame for that one, kid. Should've kept your fucking mouth shut. Oh, right. This is the first time I've met any participants other than Shikadatu. You two must be desperate. That's why you're reading into everything I say. Screw this. Let's just force our way in. I glance over at Odette to see her agreement. She smiles and nods in response. Ain't every day we agree on something. Let's shut this kid up and find what we're looking for before that old bag of bones gets back. Wouldn't be hard to shut him up when he gets back too, but we've still got a few days before the next election. Last thing we need is for them to call the police. I am thinking the same thing. Things would get real annoying real fast if someone were to cause a ruckus here. Our passports and stuff might be good fakes, but it'd be tricky to sneak around with the police on our asses. We ain't the most decent people in the world neither. They'll find plenty to hold us on given a reason to check our histories. I don't see any cameras, so what you gotta do is make sure you don't spill the beans. Don't get any funny ideas, kid. We'll let you go if you beat it now. Disgusting. Damn, you should know how to act all tough against people who are weaker than you. Yeah, you do too. You're just very strong, so most people are weaker than you. Shut up. Stop. You're gonna make me cry. Both of us moves toward the kid, but they still won't budge. Hell, they provoke us even more. I'm gonna protect She from you. Yeah, get him, kid. Heh, the brat's got guts. You handle things here. I'll keep an eye out at the entrance. Oh, please let this little kid beat up the leprechaun. I got it. The quickest way to shut someone up is to crush their throat. Okay. It won't kill him, but it'll keep him from singing for a few solid days. You're an idiot. I step forward through the narrow hallway, my hands aimed at the kid's throat. What? They managed to move quickly enough to dodge under me. Speedy little brat. It's pretty common for smaller targets, but in the end, the kid's just a kid. I've got the longer reach, not to mention the flexibility. They turn their back to me and make their way further into the house. Gotta run after all that talk, huh? All they've done is move into another room. Most travel's pretty easy in a cramped house like this, so as long as they ain't one of them ninja houses. What? It shouldn't be hard to find them. What the fuck is a ninja house? Is that just a house with ninjas? I'm not running, you're running. They pop back out from the room they ran into. I kick at them with my left leg. It creates enough distance that they won't be able to reach me. That won't work. They dodge under me again, but it's not a big deal. As I bring my leg back down, I smack the kid with the back of my heel. It connects with their shoulder, causing them to falter for a moment. I was aiming for the head, but they ducked out of the way in time. With my foot planted back on the ground, I move in for the kill again. The hell are you doing? Move! Huh? Before I can react, the kid has slid right beneath me. They use the impact from my heel hitting them to close the gap between us. Don't tell me the brat actually let themselves take the hit. It's too late for me to do anything, though. I have no idea if I managed to let out a scream or not. I tried to block, but there was no way. The kid clenched their fists and let loose with a flying uppercut straight into my balls. Before the pain kicks in, I lose all feeling in my body for just a minute. Then the sharpest of pains rushes through me, almost like the organs above my groin are being strangled. My hands cover my crotch on reflex as I crumple to my knees. Oh, God. They don't stop there, though. Pain starts to rush through my shoulder next. This isn't pain from a blunt strike, though. It's from a sharp object. I missed. They're holding a knife in the right hand, which they use to stab my shoulder. Shit, that was really painful. Fortunately, it hit the seam of my jacket, so I got away with a minor cut. Excellent attention to detail. There's no cut on him, bitch. They must have run to that room to grab the knife, so I assume it was the kitchen or the knife room. That's odd. I was on target for the carotid. I do my best to collect myself, but the pain from my crotch isn't making it easier to move. They retract the knife and take aim for a second stab, so I manage to throw myself out of the way just in the nick of time. Although doing so leads to me face planting on the floor. Good look, my dude. I turn to face them, and I see no hesitation on their face whatsoever. At least the pain's starting to fade. I raise my knees in order to kick myself back onto my feet and dodge the knife. Turns out that isn't their plan of attack. Instead, I can tell another shot at my crotch is coming. Yikes! What a dingus. Not wanting to experience that again, my buddy unconsciously ducks in order to dodge it. I won't miss this time! The next moment, a mammoth shadow passed over top of me. She has a mammoth? What? What is this music? What the fuck is happening? Are we in love? Odette has launched her massive right leg into the kid. What the fuck was that? They block it with both arms crossed in front of their face, but the impact still sends them flying across the hall. Seriously, she has a lot of zippers going on. You're kidding me. You lost to a little kid? Yeah, I know. He's useless. Why are you friends with him? I didn't lose. You did, though. Nobody in the world would believe that. If I'm being honest, I'm terrified by how focused they were on decimating my loins. Whoa. The kid flings the knife across the hall towards us. Odette dodges it with ease, which leads to it clattering harmlessly against the floor. But the knife wasn't twirling around or anything in midair. It flew straight as an arrow. Who the hell are you, kid? I'm not sure. I just know I can do all this kind of stuff. Your body remembers what your brain doesn't, I'd say. She's the Jason Bourne of this game. What the fuck? Odette plucks the knife from the floor and chucks it back at the kid with even greater speed and precision. They knock it aside with a frying pan they grab from nearby before scuttling off into the room across from where they got the knife. There's a tiny window of opportunity, but they took full advantage of it. Off to get another weapon, huh? Hey, get your ass off the floor, leprechaun boy. I jump to my feet the millisecond she shouts at me. What are they gonna bring out next? I made the mistake of trying to kill you when participants only die via elimination. They reappear muttering something at us. But how will you handle this? Punching move! They brandish something in both hands, which they then heave towards us. I guess I'm their target again. Ain't gonna hit me like that! Looks like they've decided to chuck screwdrivers this time. Like the drink? Wow, how considerate. What a good guess. 4 of them, each around 4 inches long, are heading my way. It's not like they'll hurt unless they catch you right in the eyes or mouth. Not great weapons, unlike the knife. Something else happens, but Odette charges in as soon as I step back to evade the flying tools. He ain't the only one who's got to deal with a kid. What? She prepares to use a spin kick. Huh? Kid must have seen it coming, though. They grab Odette's leg with their left hand and propel themselves upward in what looks like a handstand. The ceiling is low enough that their feet reach it after that maneuver. Following that, they utilize the ceiling to propel themselves towards me yet again. With an even bigger knife in hand, mind you. Wow, how many knives does this kid have? Why is the kid gunning for me? Because you're the easy target, dude. Are you kidding me? The other lady's 99% muscle. You're 99% suit. You're a piece of shit. I ain't dumb enough to let someone leap straight into me. Their skill might have been taking me by surprise, but I can dodge this. No problem, please. I slide my right foot back to do so. Christ, how can you be this dumb? Her insult isn't directed toward the kid, but to me. My foot doesn't slide across the floor when I pull it back. Instead, I trip over something. Please let it be the screwdrivers. What the? It's not like I tripped over thin air either. My foot caught on something hard. It's one of those screwdrivers the kid threw at me a minute ago. Yay, go kid. Now you're mine. The kid used the opening to thrust the knife into my side. This time it digs deep into me. They retract the knife immediately and put some distance between us, their eyes watching Odette all the while. Blood starts to gush out of me, dousing my jacket. Fortunately, my ribs took the brunt of the blow. Oh, thank God. So my insides aren't damaged. If your ribs took... You know what? Whatever. Let's ignore the fact that your ribs are also on the inside. I probably have a few cracked ribs, though. That's... You know what? You deserve that. That probably would have killed me had the kid been a bit stronger, and if that was possible. Useless son of a... Let's jet. I'm from the 70s. I'm already starting to lose consciousness when she says that. From what I managed to hear, the kid has no intention of chasing us down. She is a fucking badass, though. God damn. Just straight murdered 2 adults. I mean, okay. It was the leprechaun boy, so I guess it's not that hard. And then I dream. A dream so foreign to reality, I almost think it's another world entirely. I dream a dream about the one thing I've ever truly cared about. And the regret only I could know about. There's an even more simple reason behind how I can tell it's just a dream. Because there's no hope of me ever achieving it. It's a reality that will never come to fruition. A desire I've convinced myself to give up on. Wow. At least he believes in himself, right? The fact I'm dreaming of it now proves I still got regrets about it, though. Why did we even have that scene if we don't get to see it? Who the fuck cares if he has a sad dream right now? He just tried to kill a kid. Just to start to wonder why my ass hurts, I've noticed I'm sitting by a road. Great, and now that he is a sore ass, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, be sure to tune next week for more Fatal 12 with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.